My wife reminded me that Biden hasn't fired that dickhead conservative bitch Louis DeJoy. He's still running it. Oh, yeah, the USPS? Yeah, running it to the ground. Crazy how people argue profitability of public transport, but don't realize that it's so much cheaper for them to take public transport in most places as opposed to filling up gas guzzlers, always shooting themselves in the foot. Yes, dude. Americans are so cucked. The American worker is so permanently fucking cucked. Brain fried. They just unironically keep repeating propaganda points that capital owners, take my advice, check my logs. You won't another day of me corrupting your chat. You will never catch me. His arms are built, not gonna lie. You don't even say anything weird. Okay.
Urbanized is a great documentary that shows how cities are attempting to focus more on mass transit and efficient transportation over cars.
Biden can't fire DeJoy. USPS did double their EV truck order today, but it's still only 40%. It should be 80% plus. Why did Trudeau ruin his hair? How can I get invested in politics now? Okay, let's continue. Joe Rogan talks about taxing corporations more won't help and shares a meme explaining how politicians use taxing the rich as a ploy to turn people against the rich. Brilliant takes.
Find more ways to spend your money.
I can't wait for another brilliant fucking take from the main man himself, dude. This guy every day that passes by, I'm like, I love getting like a 90s era conservative. Joe Rogan talks about tort reform. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like devolved further. What the fuck? New message from Porsche. Porsche ice cream, yes please. Porsche colors turn Porsche flavors. Follow at Porsche on Twitter to reply to this tweet with hashtag Porsche ice cream sweepstakes for your chance to win all 5 ice cream flavors. What the fuck? Bro, I don't want that.
The problem with paying more taxes is they're just going to find more ways to spend your money. I don't necessarily think it's going to make anything better. You know, I think the bureaucracy in this country is so clogged up and fucked up and ineffective. I don't think they would be better if if we all just gave 75% taxes.
Yeah.
They're not going to fix the streets. They're not going to cure the homeless problem, fix all the crime.
They'll just figure out more ways to spend. Yeah.
They'll find new ways to tell you that the rich people are not paying their share, so you turn on them.
Yeah.
There's I love memes.
Yeah, bro. He's so right. God, he's so brilliant and so right.
Fucking meme happy lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so funny. It's like when things are gone crazy, I love memes because it just seems like that's the shit that
they sometimes summarize things perfectly.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But someone just sent me one about, I'm going to find it for you, about people with pitchforks turning on the people with torches. Hold on a second, I'm fucking this up.
It's all good.
Bro, my vision is dog shit.
My vision is dog shit. Dude, every part of this is just boomer galore, dude. This is awesome. Top text, bottom text, incoming. He's showing a meme on his podcast. Oh my fucking God. Dude, I love this. I love this. This is it. This is peak podcasting, boys. This is the number one podcast on the planet. I love that. I'm not even being sarcastic. I love that this is what people consider to be like, epic broadcasting. He's like you in a few years, says Bobber. Yes! He's me right now, motherfucker.
And two, it gets worse.
It's getting so bad.
All the time.
I mean, if I don't, I'm not going to find it. If I don't wear reading glasses, oh, here it is. I can barely see. Those, those little things, the little squares on your iPhone of the images. I have to make the image full size.
Yeah.
I can't figure out what that little thing is.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where if any type of thing is written on the phone, I have to enlarge or wear glasses. I can't just read the.
So this one's like a cartoon. Oh, no, you don't need to fight them. You just need to convince the pitchfork people that the torch people want to take away their pitchforks.
Oh, yeah.
It's real.
It's real.
Bro, what the What? Bro, this isn't even a boomer meme. Bro, this is literally a fucking newspaper cartoon. This would be a boomer meme if we were in 1997, dude. Oh my God. Yo, that's awesome. This is like the original format before people were like, that's a meme. Dude, what the fuck? Yo, that's awesome. He completely misunderstands, doesn't he? It's literally a commie meme about the elites turning the workers against each other. Yes. This is about this. I mean, this is something that like a lot of reactionaries nail, but don't really comprehend that they're a part of it. Okay. When they always say like when people always say like, oh, no divisiveness, like when centrists and like center right people say no divisiveness, like this is kind of what they're talking about, like divide and conquer as a political strategy for those who own capital, right? It is literally at the heart of American politics. We have a two-party system where we are constantly, engaging in culture war issues that have no material basis. That oftentimes is just not even a fucking divisive issue. It's just they're making it they're turning it into a divisive issue. And there is a bipartisan consensus and constant compromise when it comes to deregulation, tax cuts for the wealthy, all this other shit. All this other shit. Our endless, expansive military project, or our imperialist endeavors overseas. Our domestic militarization project for the police force, all of that stuff is the real shit that everybody agrees on. Okay, no, I haven't fucking reviewed the Andrew Tate debate yet. The number one podcast in the world. An old man says, "I love memes," and then struggles to pull up a poorly cropped image of a newspaper cartoon. Yeah, he also said, "Shoot the homeless."
And
took a train from Finland to
Joe
Russia,
Rogan shocked to
and
learn
was
it
an
is illegal to steal from homeless
experience.
people and suggests they should all just be shot. Okay. Silent generation as meme.
I mean, this is what they would do if you got more taxes. I guess that's not a meme. That's a cartoon.
Yeah.
This is what they would do if they got more taxes? Hey, dumbass, this is what they're doing right now. You didn't even fucking understand. You have a lot of pipeline juices in here just for that. Yeah.
But same idea, basically.
Oh my God. This is awesome, dude. He's gotten dumber and dumber. I don't know if he is just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Here, this is the Joe Rogan experience. Once again, trained by day, Joe Rogan by night, all day. Let's take a look at what he had to say about homeless people.
And then we're on the underpass, and there's porta potties. Not one either, like four, like a deck of porta potties. And then someone has a car parked there on the sidewalk, like partly on the sidewalk. So they're like half blocking a lane, and then they have like a canopy draped over their car, and they have just stacks of shit. And then next to it was a dresser. They had a dresser.
Jesus.
So they had their shoes in a shoe rack. There was a shoe rack.
Oh, the horror, bro. Can you imagine having a fucking place to put your stuff? Like, as human beings need, you know? Can you imagine creating shelter for yourself against all odds? That's really fucked up. I hate that. Now, look, is it an eyesore? Absolutely, okay? I'm not like one of those fucking weirdo, like, aesthetic liberals who's gonna be like, just turn the other cheek. Like, no, that shit sucks, okay? That is a fucking gross abdication of responsibility from the fucking government, okay? That's it. That's what that is. It is literally not just like an eyesore, but also just basic human decency being cast aside, okay? No one should have to live like that. And it is wild. It is just, it's wild that we're literally watching people live on the fucking streets, okay? In goddamn tents. In the wealthiest nation
high-speed trains
on earth. Ayo, top G, start talking about Cobra. Ayo, start the Tate debate G. Fuck Joe Rogan, start XUC versus Tate. Okay, suck me. Oh, are these like the fucking Andrew Tate Discord idiots, like the multi-level marketing Andes in here that are like waiting
almost one
for me to fucking look through the Andrew Tate debate so they can fucking start chiming in and being like, Andrew Tate's a legend, man. He's a legend.
Like, this is where they live.
That's really wild. I didn't know also that You know, when you see stuff like that on the streets, at least in
Bugatti.
Los Angeles or maybe in California, that's protected property, like by law. You know that? Like if you were
So
to
you're
go,
not supposed to do that.
but like that's that person's property by law. If you were to
The
go,
homeless person's property is
Yes.
protected?
yes,
What the fuck? Why? What do you mean? Like, dude, this is awesome. They've been begging since you started. As soon as you said sup, everybody, motherfucker said move on to Tate. Yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. Dude, this is awesome. He's just straight up fucking admitting that he doesn't see homeless people as human beings.
Hassle from a mailman.
You don't say
Make
stuff
my
like
walk
this
every
unless
day a
you
little
straight
easier.
up don't believe homeless people are human beings. Like, that's it. He's saying, like, what? They own stuff? They can have rights? Like, he literally, that's it. That's straight up what this is.
absolutely.
Huh.
If you were to go and try to move that or take that,
You'd get arrested.
Yeah, yeah.
Hilarious. Mm-hmm. But they wouldn't arrest.
Why is that hilarious? Of course. Isn't Joe Rogan like a libertarian? I don't understand. What? Mods, you can keyword XQC Tate and different variations, by the way. Get to it when we get to it, boys.
Arrest you if you shot somebody. Maybe you should just go and shoot the homeless people.
I like your ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if nobody claims it, I mean, nobody does anything about violent crime in LA anymore. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
They're just letting people out.
What? Does Joe Rogan not know that there was literally a fucking mass murderer of homeless people in the DC, New York area? Joe Rogan thinks that the way to deal with the homelessness problem is by shooting homeless people? What the fuck?
It is commie.
Joe Rogan also made a comment lately. Trudeau is a dictator and Canada is communist over vaccine requirements to get in the country.
Canada's crazy.
They're fucked. They're fucked. They got to get rid of that guy.
How much time?
That's honestly a shocking thing to say. Dude. Joe Rogan faced with the truth that like homeless people are human beings and that you
Yo,
can't like just steal their
1 year,
shit
baby.
even though it looks like
Also,
trash.
now that I'm homeless, I'm
And he
more
just
left
fucking
than
turns around and his
partisan because
first
socialism
his
equals
first
no house.
move immediately
Fuck,
after
thank you
this
so much for the
revelation
content,
is to just
helping me
kill
keep
them.
sane in these fucked times. Love
He
you,
said he was
Hasan.
joking after this clip, but still, what the fuck? The most charitable approach to this, by the way, the most charitable approach I can have, okay, to this is that he was not just like joking, but he was joking about, he was joking about like how, not just joking, but like he's trying to say that like cops don't do anything about murder or some shit, and he just let it out. Hasan, a man of research, lol, ha ha ha. Must be nice to live in a clown world. You live in the clown world with me, idiot. Like, I think he was just trying to make an argument about how, like, California fucking lets out murderers or whatever, which is not real, but, like, another reactionary fucking talking point.
I love Stunlocked Hasan. JK, love you.
Even if he was joking, let's fucking murder homeless people isn't a funny joke. No, I know. I understand. Thanks, chatter. I mean, it's not a joke when the main premise that revolves around your joke is like the denying the humanity of homeless people, right? Like that's where this gets off the fucking rails and is no longer really a joke, and it's just like homie said. This is Joe Rogan from 2013. Joe Rogan on homeless guys. Not my quote. It's actually Greg Giraldo's, R.I.P. Gerlado's. This homeless guy asked me for money the other day, and I was about to give it to him. Then I thought he's just going to use it on drugs and alcohol. Why should I give it to him? Then I realized that's what I'm going to use it on. Why am I judging this poor bastard? Now, that is a good joke. It flips a like stereotypical reactionary talking point on its head and shows you the hypocrisy in it. I like that. That's not Joe Rogan apparently. It's someone else's quote, but
Hassle. Just getting better with every
I
subscription.
bet you he has a spicy meme about homeless people that he cut out of a newspaper in 2002. In comedy writing, it's called a cover-up. When you just say "just kidding" to do a quick tag, Joe Rogan can't even do a tag to do the cover-up. Only 3 years ago, he was having tons of great people on. Bernie, Cornel West, Abby Martin, Pac-Man. Something changed that we don't know about, in my opinion. I mean,
is my opinion, and you can feel free to agree or disagree. That's
Philip DeFranco doesn't give his opinion on most things, so the fact that he gave his opinion on this is kind of wild.
half the point.
He gave his opinion on the Joe Rogan thing to defend him on the joke side, but that's because he's a YouTuber, okay? If you're a content creator on YouTube, you literally have to be like, there's still the holdover from like, it's just jokes and it's free speech.
19 months of watching
You know what I mean?
Joe Rogan keep quiet.
Like, you have to say that, or they will come in and they'll shoot you. they'll destroy your channel. They will literally tell you like, oh, you didn't say free speech.
Having these conversations and discussions, but I personally don't understand how you could watch that clip
14
and go,
months of
yes,
Blamo.
Joe Rogan is legitimately calling for the murder of the unhoused. To me, that seems like two comedians, Rogan and Segura, talking about the authorities having their priorities out of whack. Joking that the police are more likely to try and arrest you for stealing from an unhoused person rather than if you murdered them, right? Like if you lived in a place where people were more likely to be prosecuted because they were going like 110 miles an hour in a 60 rather than committing manslaughter, you'd be like, oh yeah, if you're going to drive 110 miles an hour, just drive into someone. To me, it just feels like a kind of a random throwaway joke. That said, I'm not going to villainize the advocates that jumped on this story. I think
Oh, he basically said, no, he said what I said. Like, the most charitable interpretation of this is that, like,
Hasan Abii.
it's like, it's more so a take about, like, the lack of prosecution revolving around, like, hardened criminals that do murder or whatever. But ultimately, that's fucking false as well. And it started off with him straight up saying homeless people are not human. So, you know what I mean?
Thanks to you, I am now radicalized leftist and am leaving active duty at the end of my current enlistment.
for
Thanks,
them,
Dan
like any
Hassel.
opportunity to raise
It's
awareness
hot.
about a very
If you watch a podcast, it literally is a joke about cops' priorities. If there's a longer video of it, I'll watch it. Also, his confusion about them owning stuff does not fit at all. Yeah, of course, because it's a poorly executed like misdirection. Well, not even a misdirection, really. Because the original premise, the underlying original premise, the attitude that Joe Rogan has, is genuine shock when he finds out that like homeless people do have like homeless people are humans,
Yo,
and that they
Hassel.
can have like ownership over property and stuff. Anyway, it's just jokes. When this shit really happens, human life is just jokes. So many people are that out of touch, they agree that this is just poor taste at best. Longer version is on Philly D's video a couple minutes before.
to talk about issues of crime within the city.
I mean, nobody does anything about violent crime in LA anymore.
With Rogan then going on to talk about issues of crime within the city and saying people are just getting away with too much. But the line that seemed to stick with a lot of people was the one about shooting unhoused people and seeming to generate a lot of anger with people saying things like, and his bitch ass was
Rub a
crying
dub
about
dub.
the safety of comedians
Thanks for
after
the
Chris
great
Rock got
praise.
smacked and someone rushed the stage at a Chappelle show. Meanwhile, killings of unhoused people have been on the rise since 2010 and surged in the pandemic.
Yeah, of course he doesn't care about that. He doesn't think homeless people are human. Like, that's pretty obvious, right? Like, I think we all at least agree. Like, you think it's a joke, you don't think it's a joke, it doesn't matter really. Like, what he is saying, not as a joke, is the fact that he doesn't believe homeless people are people. Why the fuck would he be surprised that homeless people can, like, own shit and have, like, and be protected by some laws? No such thing as a joke. What is this? Psychology behind the unfunny consequences of jokes that denigrate? Oh, my God. Bro, I don't want to have this conversation. I don't give a fuck, okay? For me, if you're a fucking comedian and you say some dumb shit, the worst, most offensive part of it is not like you fucking saying some dumb, offensive, denigrating shit, okay? It's the fact that you weren't funny. That's it. Shut the fuck up. I hate leftists. I hate the left. Shut up. Shut up. I'm never going to read your fucking dumbass essay about how jokes are actually bad. Okay? I don't care. You've read too many fucking essays. You're too much of an article head. Stop. Stop reading articles. Stop. Stop it. Here's why joking can often be violent. A thread. No. Shut up. It is violent. It's making me violent. When I hear your fucking horrifying worldview, it's making me violent.
Pandemic. And you had community leaders in Los Angeles and advocates for the unhoused speaking to Variety about this, with Theo Henderson, the creator of the We the Unhoused podcast, saying, it's repulsive. It's infuriating because it's not only out of touch, but the reality is that unhoused people are targeted by housed people. To advocate trying to shoot at unhoused people or just giving these dog whistles to people that do not see unhoused people as human beings. And Andy Bales, the head of the Union Rescue Mission Shelter in downtown LA, also saying that murders of homeless people in Los Angeles went up 47% last year over the previous year. And adding, there's a bit of an unfortunate vigilantism already.
Jokes are absolutely a tool to normalize garbage. It's just a fact. Sorry if you can't handle that. Dude, please stop. Okay? Please stop. Jokes are absolutely a tool to normalize garbage. I do not care for your dumb fucking anarchitty,
strong, thanks for helping
tender
me see the
queer,
world in an
I
ongoing
just learned
hassle.
about leftism from internet memes attitude, okay? The world is a dark, horrifying place, okay? The word anti-intellectualism is so base. No, dude, you're just neurodivergent, okay? It's not anti-intellectualism is so base. That's not what I'm saying. You're just neurodivergent and incapable of fucking evaluating context. That's it. And now we're forced to live in your fucking brain because you're a narcissistic piece of shit. That's it. That's the reality. And because of the way that the internet works, we have to literally act like what you're saying has value, okay? We have to sit here and act like your own fucking method of reducing everything to this like no context fucking blob string of sentences that is always 100% legitimate and honest
Rogan
and has like the full seriousness of like any other fucking statement is how we have to live with. We have to live like you are living. Okay? Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. Sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up and be like, why are other people laughing at this, but I am incapable of it? The war on jokes, a battle people will lose Lamau and is time consuming and dumb. Exactly. And you're embarrassing. And you make your entire advocacy around fucking jokes and like banning them or some shit. Okay? And it's weird, man. It's weird. Normal human beings don't operate that way. They see you and they think you're fucking weird. And they look at the entirety of left and go, yeah, that actually corresponds to my preconceived biases about how the left is about like not making jokes or whatever the fuck. Holy fuck.
1 year with the brain rotted left.
It's so wild that there are so many fucking people that operate this way. Okay, just calm down. Take a deep breath and be like, why did I say that? Jokes are absolutely a tool to normalize garbage. It's just a fact. Sorry if you can't handle it. What do you think, fucking Joe Rogan? Is Joe Rogan a product of his environment and a reactionary fucking dickhead who's an out-of-touch multimillionaire? Or is Joe Rogan a sinister fucking Nazi who's secretly trying to subtly murder pill all of his fucking fan base so they can go out and kill homeless people? Because that's what you're saying, and you're a psycho! If you say that, you're a fucking psycho! You are insane. You're just an insane person who has happened to find themselves on the right side of politics and the right side of history. Shut up. You simultaneously taking on SJWs and meatheads is the whiplash my brain is getting used to. I understand the brain rot now. Motherfuckers coming in here being like, jokes are violence. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Lighten up.
Wow, 15
Stop being
months,
weird.
I am now a Maoist third worldist and Hasan is a revisionist pig.
Okay? You're unlikable and weird, and most normal people look at you and go, man, that sucks. Why did you call them neurodivergent? Oh, here we go. Let's hear it from this fucking guy. 4-month subscriber, too. Why do you think? Why do you think I did that?
Joe Rogan on Roe v. Wade, huh?
When I say stop being weird, just be normal, I'm still just as ableist as this, okay? You understand that, right?
Happier smile.
This is a good joke. Also, because marriage is a sacred... You said autistic. I did not say that. Why can't it be both? People use jokes to dog whistle and codify shit. Yeah, but the jokes are not the fucking problem in that situation. I am pulling my fucking hair out. You are unable to pick up basic social cues and context, okay? That's the problem. But the real issue is there are plenty of people like that in here. We're on Twitch. 99% of the fucking chat is neurodivergent, okay? You're not fucking special for being autistic, okay? I'm just gonna straight up tell you, like, welcome, okay? Welcome to the layer of autism, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But the difference between you and all of those other people who are sometimes unable to pick up on social cues is that they don't center the conversation around themselves in this most narcissistic way to be like, well, I can't pick up on fucking social cues. And that's precisely why I think every time everyone says something, it must be 100% serious.
Only we don't get the New Deal.
And for the record, none of this is to defend Joe Rogan's fucking idiotic take about murdering homeless people, okay? Just a defense of jokes in general, and it's very fucking frustrating. If someone says we should shoot homeless people and then they say, oh, it was a joke, and you think jokes are the issue, something is wrong with you. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a fucking multimillionaire, out-of-touch fucking dickhead who has robbed the humanity of fucking homeless people so permanently that, like, the prior thing is more offensive, in my opinion. Not the murdering homeless people. The prior revelation leading up to that supposed joke, which was like a way to redirect the conversation to like fucking how, you know, oh, people don't even care about crime anymore. Like the classic fucking reactionary bullshit. The real fucking insane thing is that he's shocked, legitimately shocked that homeless people have possessions that you cannot steal from. That kind of attitude is the same as fucking saying, kill the homeless people. That's the same shit. Okay? And you're literally hyper-focusing on the neurodivergent thing that I was mentioning. And being like, oh my God, I can't believe you said, Joe, I can't believe you went against my take about how fucking jokes are violence. It's not. The world is violent. The world is awful, okay? And if someone in that sea of information that is being fucking pumped and funneled into our brains every single goddamn day can make you laugh, then that's a beautiful thing, okay? You're never gonna, the other side of it is you're never gonna actually have the capacity to stop people from joking anyway. So why are you even fighting this battle? It's already a stupid battle to fight because it's not the problem. It's not the fucking issue. But not only that, but also it makes you look stupid. It makes you look like a fucking weirdo.
Hey my dude, I just want you to know that we love you my dude. That's all.
A lot of chatters on our rally, they need to go outside and meet other real people. I remember Chapa was telling their listeners to literally just go outside a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Ajahn Pogo.
Time does he have? I feel like he's been prime minister for a while. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't know how their system works up there. I've zero understanding of their system.
Yeah.
I never looked into it.
Yo, Hasan, if you acted nicely, we'd all be communists by now. Yeah, totally.
all. I just liked him. I liked him before the
Trudeau?
pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he's a handsome guy.
Yeah.
Seems sweet.
Yeah.
You know, it's like good looking guy, confident, good talker.
Yeah.
And then during the pandemic, I'm like, oh, you're a fucking dictator.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like criticism. You're trying to shut down criticism by saying that all your critics are misogynists and racists.
Yeah.
You hear he said that about the trucking people, the truckers?
He called them.
Called them all misogynists and racists.
Oof.
Yeah, he's gross. He's a sketchy guy.
Yeah.
And he's got some fucking shaky deals. I would like to see like where the money is coming from.
I mean, that's so awesome. He just went, he was so good looking. And then he got that haircut, and now I think he's a dictator.
Like, why do you want everybody to get injected every 4 months? They don't need that anymore. Like, what are we doing? What are you doing? You can't even get into Canada unless you're vaccinated.
Can't get in?
No. Make sure that's true. Because someone just told me.
It's almost like the performative aesthetic social justice initiatives online are fucking designed to accomplish nothing but a dopamine hit and a distraction for the masses. Man, I'm not going to go that fucking far. There is definitely a lot of performativity involved in like online activism, which starts and ends at fucking posting, okay? And your posts and how strong your posts are.
Whitney just told me.
It's not just a distraction.
She had to show her fucking vaccination card to get into Canada.
That seems.
It's a little.
Like it adds up further.
Is it? It's just the norm,
Do not
isn't it?
come.
Why can a country not make these sorts of fucking rules? I don't understand. Imagine, Chad, if you went live one day with a government-issued jarhead American Marine haircut, same
old.
reaction.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2022. It's not 2019.
You know where it still feels because I think things sway there so aggressively when something happens, where it feels like you're like, wait, what time is it right now? Is in New York. I was just in New York.
Dude, I love this.
Yep.
I actually love this take. There's nothing more American than getting mad about another country's public health measures, which, by the way, unironically, I believe the United States also has some form of that. Or had some form of that. But that's pretty funny to just be like, what the fuck's up with that, dude? What's up with the fucking border policy of Canada? It's like, what do you mean, bro? What? We have it too. And also, not only that, but like what do you mean? We're literally using COVID policy to fucking, lock up asylum seekers from Haiti still to this day. So that's pretty tight.
Everywhere, everyone was masked up everywhere. I was like, what's going on?
One
Why
day,
are everyone
baby.
still masked up?
Love
They're
your Hasan
scared.
Hass.
We live here. It's
We
a
have
different
brain
place.
rotted baby.
Like everybody
I'm
here
from
said, well,
Indiana,
I hope
like
I don't
within
get
the
sick.
border, it has
Take
mice.
care of yourself. Do your best. Get medicine if you get sick.
Yeah, but New York is. It was strange. I was there 2 weeks ago.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. They still wear masks indoors. Fucking Ali Wong was wearing a
1
mask
year
at your
of getting
party.
yelled at.
I kept
Gotta love it.
talking to her and giving her shit.
Bro, what the fuck? Why would you get mad at someone wearing a mat? What the fuck? Bro, that's wild, okay? You could just be a polite person and be like, I have a light cough. I don't know what it is. Probably not COVID. Don't want to give it to you. You know what I mean? What's bizarre is like being offended at people protecting you. That is a bizarre thing, dude. That is actually what's bizarre. When someone wears a mask, they're doing it to protect you. Number one. But even if they weren't doing it to protect you, what's it to you, bro? Why do you fucking care? Dude, right-wingers are such gigantic fucking snowflakes, bro. Oh my God.
Should take the mask.
Later, he says she pulls it down when she talks to him. Police killed Robert Adams, a black man running San Bernardino. Okay. Why would the most populous U.S. city, the city to get hit hardest by COVID, still be wary about COVID? They should see how we live out in Texas. Yeah.